So if you haven't been with us for this entire season, we're going to give you a little recap of what we did.
Right now.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, so first, episode 41, we went to war, maggots!
Ah!
War maggots. It's too early for this. What time is it?
It's like noon, man.
Oh my god, it's so early.
Who did You're two.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're just calling it out?
That's it.
Then we did a sci-fi comedy on episode 42. Funny, right? There was a moon man, there was a lady, and a Rick guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Then we did a heist movie where we stole from Area 51.
The door.
The door. We stole the door from Area 51 because we could.
And then episode 44, it was a music movie. Louis joined us, and we kind of did a thing about musicians and stuff. Not a musical,
No.
a music movie.
That was the first one of our season that didn't suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Then we unsheathed our swords and went to the desert.
We unsheathed our swords and resheathed our feet in a sword and sandal film.
Yep, there was gods, and Chris Colicus which starts with an N. That's weird.
Then we did a film noir movie, finally, where we took to the streets and we cleaned them up in black and white. And it was the 90s for some reason, because Victor was there.
We take to things a lot. All right, so afterwards, 47, we had an Oscar bait movie. And
That was with...
the season of the guestinings
Yes.
continued. We had Sarah, and that one, cancer has affected all our characters.
And we never
curing
said
it, not curing it.
we never said the phrase Academy Awards.
We
which
did
is
it.
weird.
I know, yeah.
We just kept saying Oscar.
But we,
yeah. And after that, somebody once told us that it was a fairy tale parody movie where we went, we got a bunch of assorted, fun characters, and they did fairy tale things in a funny way.
Yeah, kind of like Shrek, but not.
Yeah. Then we did a friendly monster movie in the vein of like The Iron Giant or My Neighbor Totoro or another example that I could have named, but nah.
Yeah, and now
Monster
it's time.
Trucks.
And it's
There's a movie
also
coming out called Monster Trucks about trucks that are monsters.
And also, it has a great name that I want to make a thing. The Hodag.
Hodag. Theo, just a quick question before we launch into our normal thing. Was that an
God.
effective recap?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good.
All right, and now it's time for us to sell out.
Sell out.
Sell out.
Sell out with me, oh yeah, sell out with me tonight. The record company's gonna give me lots of money and everything's gonna be alright.
Normally we do a but first, here's some records for the season.
No, we say that, then we do our intros, and then we have our records.
Nope, not true.
It honestly doesn't matter.
Okay, good point.
It's just it's fine. Do we have any records? I don't think we have any this time.
I'm
We don't have to do it
keeping
every
track.
time.
We don't have to do it
Well,
every
all
time.
right, this season, the only record that matters is having more than one guest.
But
because
first-
I was guest crazy.
This is GenreBot, the group writing machine.
We're a podcast that takes 3 original characters, does one genre a week, and we workshop a 3-act story.
I'm Adam,
And I'm Vic.
And I'm Andrew.
and we're joined by a special guest, Theo.
Hello.
Hey.
From Matter of Taste podcast.
That's right.
That's
Plug.
true.
That's your sole
Here's
identity.
here's your free plug. All right, so
Here's your Felipe. He's 5.
He's
He
your
will serve you
responsibility
well.
all right.
Yeah.
And
and as we do every season, this is we're looking back at the season, the 9 episodes.
See if
and
we
we're-
can see if we can make some money off of any of these.
Yeah,
these
yeah.
babies.
There's studio interference, and we have to work with what's given to us.
Yep.
Because when they're paying for it, they might want to make some changes.
Yeah.
Sometimes those changes are silly.
Yes. Sometimes they're very important, and we respect them, if you're listening. I think we all know where we're going first, and this time it's going to be 4 people making a pitch. So, that's going to be different.
Yeah, it's a lot of thought juices.
Normally, one of us has some excuse, and we have to.
Well, like
we
my
have to
haircut?
leave. What haircut?
The one that's today.
You're
now.
getting a what?
What?
We have to. We're outside the office. We
I'll
have
cut
to go
your
in
hair right now.
Come on, I got some scissors.
Yeah.
Guys, this is part of the universe.
It's part of the.
the energy's in the right place.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
You
But
think the sun is in the eye of Aquarius, and so you need to get a haircut.
Pretty much.
fine. Well, you know what? Fine. Let's go. We'll go in without you.
Yeah. We have Theo this time.
Yeah, you got Theo. He'll help out. He'll be able to pull the weights.
I hope so.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
All right.
All right.
All right, we're gonna tell him that we're gonna call you Adam, so that he knows that this is the original group.
I am just not going to play with that at all.
I told you my name's Theo. You know me.
Hello, gentlemen. It's so nice for you to join me here.
Oh, hello, sir.
Hello. Hello, half Morgan Freeman, half sad.
I'm actually all Morgan Freeman.
Really? Oh,
Yeah. Don't you know I'm the executive producer for this film?
I did not, but
He
are
did,
you
sir.
doing okay?
Please ignore my friend. He's sick.
You're the genre boys, correct?
We are the genre boys. That is correct.
Yes.
Oh, we received your long list of all your wonderful pitches, and I think that there's one that we want.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What is it?
We would like to make your heist film.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good one. Yeah. The Area 51, right?
Yeah.
Fun,
If there's
exciting.
if there's one thing I like about space, it's aliens. I guess. But there's a little bit of a we have a little bit of a problem.
Oh.
Okay.
Sure.
Usually heist films are filled with wonderful, colorful, lots of different characters. But this one, you had 4 characters in your pitch.
I thought we had 3. I mean, yeah, right.
4 characters.
We only
no,
had 4.
No antagonists, no other cool teammates. What? This is a heist movie. Fill the roster.
We're so sorry, Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
We made him mad.
That's fine. Just
We angered God.
how about I come back in 15 minutes and you have more.
You got it.
All right.
All right. Best of luck, gentlemen.
All right, we're screwed because I can't come up with characters.
We're screwed because Theo's here.
We're not screwed because I have watched the entire series of Leverage a number of times over.
That's
So-
true.
So if I know anything, I know heist stories.
Okay.
All right, so
So let's cover which characters we do have already. We had my character who was an ornithologist. We had my secondary character, which was the skeleton of Pocahontas.
and actually, hold on, I'm trying to find the information here. So, okay, yeah.
We had Victor's character who was a
a master of disguise.
master of disguise
That was
named
it.
Eve or something, like Everyman.
We had Mark the Magnificent, a thief that enjoys using illusions and stuff, and he was the one that hired them.
Yes, yeah.
Right,
was their
because he kind of got
carry.
like bored with.
I remember reading that and being like, I told you about Jay the Magnificent, my D&D character, literally last weekend.
Maybe that's why it was.
I think we
have a
recorded this
nasty.
before.
I have a tendency to come up with stuff and then realize afterwards that I stole it. Like, it
His
happened,
last character was named Wordna,
which was his character from like season 1.
yeah.
But all right. So anyway,
It's not a common name.
I don't know why I do it,
Okay.
but I do it. So anyway, so those were our characters, and I think the basic rundown here was that this magician hired them to steal from Area 51. Wasn't it like just basically out of boredom? And
Yeah,
wasn't it like a bait and switch? Like there was a twist where he, I don't remember. Well,
Okay, so you've got...
Oh, the other character was Adam's character, who was a pickpocket, lockpick and pickpocket.
Okay, so you've got a lockpick, you've got a master of disguise, the skeleton of Pocahontas.
She's just in a graveyard somewhere in England.
Dr.
Doesn't
James
matter.
Bond, a mild-mannered ornithologist who is a bird scientist.
Yes.
Yes, I know what an ornithologist is.
They didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay. So pickpocket. Oh, my bad. Pickpocket.
A magician, master of disguise, and an ornithologist.
An ornithologist.
An ornithologist.
And the skeleton of
He
Pocahontas.
works in a museum. He knows security.
I'm not
systems
seeing
well.
the skeleton thing.
Well,
Like-
that was. I just mentioned. It's not important. Like, I just mentioned it.
Well, we do need more characters.
Okay, fine. The
I think
skeletons
you need.
come out.
I think you need a grizzled desert survivalist.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
Grizzled
Because
desert-
Area 51. You know, you've got to.
Okay.
You don't want to approach it the normal way. What you should do is like take some time to like trek through the desert and hit him from the side.
Let's
you
name
know?
him Grizz.
Grizz.
Yeah, that's a survivalist.
Grizz
sort of name.
Halfthorn. The desert
Grizz Halfthorn.
survivalist.
Grizz Halfthorn. That's good. All right, so Sorry, so that's another one we'll add. See, I think the easy part about this is that we can keep our plot pretty much the same.
Right, but Morgan Freeman there had a good point. Like, every heist film has that good montage in the beginning where you get, like,
Guys,
the experts.
Guys,
Yeah.
I don't think that guy was actually Morgan Freeman. Once he comes back, I think we should call the police.
All right.
He's got somebody in a basement somewhere.
Yeah. Also, he was
We're
white.
in a basement. Oh, guys, I think we just got
true.
kidnapped.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear that latch when he left? Well, anyway, we might as well finish our...
Did we just get hostiled? I think we just got hostiled.
All right, so okay, so characters. So we've got Grizz Halfthorn.
We need an antagonist. I was thinking some kind of G-Man type, like...
I thought the magician was already. Do you want to just kind of like? Do you want to make it like more straightforward? Like he just straight up is. The bad
No.
guy?
I like what we did with him.
No, I think it's interesting that there's layers there. I think we do, but you do need some sort of antagonist who works within Area 51 to sort of hassle the heroes, so that we can cut to villain shots.
Like
and,
a security guard. Let's not go too high stakes. Let's say like the head security guard of Area 51. Which
The head
is
of
a sort-
security?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's call him like Chief or like Sergeant.
How about just like director? Because he'll be like.
Okay. What Director O'Hara?
No, just
for
director.
some reason.
Just director.
Yeah.
Just
Just
the director.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Good.
He needs a last name at least.
A movie in which characters fight the director sounds fair.
That's great. All right, how about we'll call him. Actually, what if director was his last name, so everyone just keeps referring to him that way? They'll call him.
So you think it's like
Yeah.
think it's like they're being all mysterious, and then it's like, no, my name is Mike Director. That is my legal Christian
Mike
name.
Director. All right, that's his name, Mike Director, and he's the bad guy. He can be the head of security, and his whole thing could be like, maybe we can actually have like a thing in Act 2 where they try to break in, and he totally catches them, and then he's onto them, and then he becomes like a big villain for the rest of the thing, or something like that. Or maybe one of our characters has a history with this guy. So that could be a thing where he's like, I really want to stick it to this guy by breaking in and ruining his whole system.
Yeah. Okay, and he needs a
Trope.
Yeah, it's a trope. Like he needs
The big bad has a dragon. His
Like-
highest, his
like
highest
Darth
level
Vader is the
lieutenant.
dragon to the Emperor.
Wait, that could be a thing. That could be like a twist. They get in there to Area 51 and they totally just have a dragon in there. Like there aren't aliens, but there's dragons. Can we do that?
Sure, yeah.
No, we're doing that.
Like there's, I think they steal like a sci-fi sort of tank, but that can be like first age Elvish technology or something.
No. I insist now. When they get in there, it's like and Jay the Magnificent can be like, okay, so you're gonna steal what they have in this room. I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
What if Jay the Magnificent is actually a magician? Like he has sorcerer ancestry.
And when they see
Jay the Magnificent's my character. What's your character's name?
Oh right.
oh, Jay,
Mark.
is it Mark?
Mark
Jay the Magnificent is my arcane trickster. He's not.
It's only in my head because you said it. It was probably, I think it's Mark. All right,
It is Mark the Magnificent.
So Mark the Magnificent, he tells them, I want you to steal what's in this particular part of it. And when they get there, they see that it's a dragon. And then it has to end with them busting through the door on a dragon. And, like, that's how they get the door. 'Cause
Like Harry Potter 7?
I still want them to steal the door off Area 51. I don't know why. I just think it's really funny.
Like Harry Potter 7.
Yes. So,
Oh, they burst out on the dragon instead of the tank.
I think
It turns out Area 51's not hiding aliens at all. They're hiding dragons.
It's the biggest like, fake out ever. Everyone thinks it's aliens. No one suspects dragons.
This might be our first finale pitch that's worse.
We're not doing what he asked, by the way. We have a good antagonist and we have one more character, but we need more.
Okay, let's get
every
more...
every heist needs an explosives expert.
Okay. Doc
I was gonna say
something.
I was gonna
Doc
say J.J. Simmons.
Okay.
Okay.
I was actually gonna go with a girl, but that's fine.
J.J. can be a girl's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So J.J. Simmons, and she. What's her thing though? Like, okay,
She's got to have a tick.
experts,
Yeah,
but, like,
she has to have like a thing.
maybe she was a pyro kid.
Yeah. Okay. I'm picturing.
Like to set stuff on fire.
I'm picturing somebody like like Sex Pistols punk.
Yeah.
Like,
Burn it! The establishment! They're like, okay, we want you to help us with Area 51, and I'm in! I want to blow up Area 51!
yeah, no, I think she's like very like hyper excited, like
dragon-
really like a really
Wait.
active like an activist, and everyone's just kind of like exhausted. Where it's like I get, yeah, no, like the world sucks. but we're trying to do a thing.
And when she
Like,
when
dude.
the dragon breathes fire, she just immediately is all over it. Just like, I need to own a dragon. Like, this is the best. All right, that's gold. That's perfect.
What else?
All right,
How many other characters do we need?
one or two.
in the crew.
I mean, we've still got like 5 minutes.
He still needs an actual like a big henchman. The director.
Yeah, the director does need a henchman.
Mr. Director. Okay, how about he has like his, I guess if he runs security, he can have somebody that kind of is like his head of operations or whatever.
His right hand.
Yeah, and he could be
His last name could be Hand.
With a left robot arm.
Yeah.
His
Oh,
right
yeah.
hand with his left arm.
that's fine. That works. Let's call him Brian.
Brian
Very-
Hand.
Brian Hand.
Yes.
Okay. Brian Hand is the head the right hand of Mike Director
With a left robot arm.
with the left robot arm.
He gave us 15 minutes.
This movie went off the rails, and I love it.
It's amazing.
It's a better movie now.
I would watch this movie so
Honestly, this
much.
is the strength of the finale. Like
Especially
all our movies.
especially if, like, in the trailer and all the things, they just never let you in on the fact that they're dragons in Area 51.
No.
And then they just show up and it's like, oh, this is about dragons. Okay.
So we need to have an ending. Well, because remember, the thing is that Mark the Magnificent kind of pulls the rug out from under them.
Yeah.
So, like,
then
maybe
he
that could
pulls
be a
out-
thing where he wanted them to steal the dragon, but then, like, I'm trying to remember.
But he did something like he flipped a switch on his way out that like they let them escape. So like because he wanted to do the heist of getting into Area 51, and then he wanted to do the heist of getting people imprisoned in Area 51 out.
Yeah, I remember that now. Because I think his initial thing was, I want to break into Area 51 and steal something really stupid, like a pen off someone's desk, because
Yeah.
it'll be funny. But then it ends up being a thing where, like, he knew they would get caught. And then he was like, now I want to smuggle you out, and then I'm the best thief. Like, I think that was the thing. We can't really do that now because dragons. So maybe that could be the thing where they get caught, and he maybe shows up and is like, well, I just wanted them to catch you, so then they thought, like, you're caught, and now they're, like, they don't suspect someone else coming, and then he breaks in and tries to get a dragon. That could be a thing, maybe.
And then maybe he breaks.
And then they have to reluctantly team up with Mike Director in order to catch Mark. That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's no fun when we do real story stuff. Okay, so do we need any more characters? We have a
Honestly, I
bunch
think we've
now.
got a lot.
We've got, well, what did we add? We added Grizz Halfthorn,
Desert survivalist.
J.J. Simmons, the explosive expert, Mike Director, and his right hand, Brian Hand, with the left robot arm.
A dragon.
Dragons.
An actual dragon.
Dragon instead of tank.
And anything else? Did we add someone else? That's it, isn't it?
I think that's
Let's
it.
do
Add-
one more.
Let's add one more to the heist crew just to fill it up.
Yeah. How about
Okay.
we have a master of disguise?
We need, like,
an acrobat.
Oh, okay.
We need to have an acrobat.
Yeah, you can have an acrobat.
Let's look at our gender ratio to see which one we
Can
should
it not
add.
be an Asian? I feel like that's racist.
Okay, let's not make it Asian. Let's make it
Yeah.
a dude. I feel like we have a lot of girls in this. Let's do. I wasn't keeping track, but like I can.
Honestly, I think we're pretty balanced. It can be whatever.
Okay, sure.
Let's say it's.
I'm just going for like memorability.
Let's call it let's make it a guy, and let's make him. What's his story? Not circus.
Let's just say he's a
He's a
gymnast.
member of the Bratva.
Or I was going to say former Olympian,
yeah.
where it's like now he just
disgraced
kind of
Olympian
doesn't know
or
what to
something.
do, so he's like,
We're really like zeroing in on this season of Arrow, I guess.
oh crap, that is from Arrow. Oh, fine then, Bratva.
That's also from. That's what
I know.
I'm saying.
That's why. Okay, and what's his name? Skips.
Skips.
Joe Skips.
Skips. Bartholomew. Skips Bartholomew, gymnast.
But Bartholomew Skips Domashev.
Okay, this is
I like
good.
that.
It's got to be a Russian guy.
Bartholomew Skips Domachev. You have to remember that. I won't.
Domashev.
Domachev. Got
Yeah, you already forgot it.
it. See, I told you.
All right, so how do we summon Morgan Freeman back? Fake Morgan Freeman.
We've got like 2
I
minutes.
think we just wait for him to return.
Yeah, he just appears at any time without warning.
Suddenly and without warning. Bigfoot.
Are we still
Appears
gonna,
out of
hold on.
the forest.
Suddenly and without warning, Ang Lee makes a Life of Pi film.
Are we still
That's accurate. That happened.
Are we still calling it 51 Heist? I like that title.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Can somebody let me out of this basement? It's me, real Morgan Freeman.
Is that an impression of my voice?
What? No!
All right, boys, let me hear what you have.
I don't think that guy was real either.
All right.
I think we're trapped in a labyrinth of fake Morgan Freemans.
Oh man, if we were in Labyrinth, like the movie Labyrinth.
yeah.
R.I.P. David
Remember
Bowie.
Labyrinth? All right, so we have a bit of a twist that I think we're going to save for the end of our pitch here. First, let's talk about these characters that you wanted.
Yes.
Well, first, we did come up with an antagonist. He is the head of security at Area 51, and his name is Mike Director.
Everybody keeps calling him the director or just director or whatever, and then it's like, no, that's my legal Christian God-given name.
And
Mike
he
Director.
has
Pretty clever.
he has a right hand that works for him in security, and his name is Brian Hand, and he has a robot left arm. And
We also added some characters
wonderful.
to the protagonist's crew,
that's right, like
Grizz Halfthorn, the desert survivalist.
right. We
You can add
had
a whole scene in the beginning of them like survivaling into the desert.
Why not Hawthorne?
It's
Whatever
literally
you want,
the
yeah.
first thing that came to
Grizz
mind.
Hawthorne.
we had a J.J. Simmons, the girl explosives expert, who was
like
a
a punk-
she was a
punk
pyro,
rocker.
punk rock pyro as a kid, and she likes to burn stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Bartholomew Skips Domashev, former member of the Bratva and acrobat.
he's an acrobat. Yeah.
Classic.
And so here's our new kind of thing. Originally, Mark the Magnificent had them go in and because he wanted them to get caught, so that then he could smuggle them out and be the real, And the new thing is he sends them in, and then they get caught, and then he goes in because now their guard's down, and he wants to steal something himself. And it turns out that in Area 51 they do not have aliens, but they do have dragons.
Wonderful.
Real dragons, right? JJ's freaking out. It breathes fire, and and they what happened?
Victor's
what
already
ends up
established a
happening,
pet character.
and and so what they end up doing is teaming up with Mike Director so that they can stop Mark from escaping with dragons, and they do still blow the front door off and keep it.
Nice. Very good.
So,
Okay.
did I miss anything? What other characters did we?
I think that's...
I think we covered all the changes that we made. We're keeping the title.
51 Heist.
Sounds good.
Yep, still works.
I almost considered asking you to add a classic Halloween character, but dragon counts. So
Why that? Is that just kind of like something that's up in the air? Like,
it's the season.
It's in the
Okay.
ether.
all right.
Universal's doing their monster
shared.
movie universe.
Yeah, that's true.
Good job, boys. You did just at last.
Nice.
Thanks.
All right.
Best
I
of-
might be able to eat next month.
Are you really Morgan Freeman?
You tell me.
You don't look much like him.
Fades away.
Okay. We just added another layer to this mystery, guys.
Adam's been Morgan Freeman this whole time.
There's some really weird world building going on. I think I need to...
Our finales are always weird like this. Just go with it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? Hey,
Hey.
I'm back. Like a haircut?
Hair's looking fresh.
Yeah. You know what? I understand why you abandoned us now.
Yeah, but I will not abandon you anymore.
Good. So
I'm here.
You missed out on dragon stuff.
Aw, really?
Yeah, you did.
So all four of us are. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Was that today? Is right now? Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I need to fight the Viet Cong. I will be back.
Oh.
And I.
What year is it?
Remember, some things are
Well,
snacks,
right?
and some things are not snacks.
We're not going to wait for you. We're going to use Theo instead.
Okay, great.
Okay, yep. Well,
right,
Fear,
so-
you're already here. So
Make good choices!
Isn't this where we were supposed to meet the guy?
Yeah, I think this is the place.
Hello. Mr. Lemma.
Yes.
Mr. Theo. Mr. Arch Rival.
That's not Mr. Homiak over there.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
We meet again.
I am apologize.
It's me, Zachary Snyder.
No. That's not true.
That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
He's gonna ruin something.
What do you want, Mr. Snyder?
Now, I read your Oscar bait picture. I mean, it's pretty okay.
All right,
I liked it a lot, but it was awful. Listen to me. We need a real Oscar, okay? We need to be a real movie. No more jokes. What is this? What did you do with the AIDS and the cancer? People die from those things. You know, this is a serious movie. I need it to be gritty. I need it to be realistic. I want you to take out the guy from the island. I want you to take out the Nazis. I want you to... More Nazis, actually. I want you to sexualize everybody, regardless of gender. I need everything to be gray. I need everything to be sad. I need everybody to be sad all the time. And also, like, for some reason, I'm just getting a vibe that, like, this thing needs the monster from the Black Lagoon to make an appearance. And he needs to be sad, and he needs to be Jesus. Okay?
You mean the creature from the Black Lagoon?
No, he's a monster.
He's not a monster. He's just He just wants to live in his swamp, man.
That's good. Can he be Jesus? He better be Jesus.
Sure, he can be Fish Jesus.
Someone
Okay.
needs to stop you.
Victor,
Okay.
someone might stop me, but it's not going to be you. I worked hard to get where I am.
Okay.
You were just born naturally talented.
There's gonna be
I
audio.
worked!
We're gonna.
You just
upload
came to this planet!
Audio of me fighting someone. just punching noises. All right.
Okay, well, since you're paying us, we'll do it.
Excellent. I like a slave.
I didn't have much of a soul left anyway.
Wow, hold up. I think you might.
I, Zack Snyder, oppose the 13th Amendment of the United States
I
Constitution.
think you want to take another run at that, or you could just double down on it like you did. That's
okay,
fine.
we'll talk to you 15 minutes.
All right.
Sound good?
Yeah, 15 minutes.
All right.
We're coming. I'll be back. That's the sound of Zack Snyder leaving the room.
He's been Zack Snyder like 3 times. Dude just enjoys my pain.
I mean, I do too.
At least
so-
he didn't have any ones that you care about.
But no,
But it's like
we can do this because we already kind of looked at this as a joke one, so we can just
Pretty
make
much.
it even more ridiculous.
Okay,
so I'm
so-
thinking we're gonna make it.
you don't really have a choice when you have to add the creature of the Black Lagoon,
No, it's
who is
gonna-
also Jesus.
And it's going to be in World War II. It's going to be in
More
like
Nazis.
yeah, no, it's going to be in World War II, Nazi Germany, and instead of everyone like, there's going to be the whole like, you know, everyone's trying to build the bomb, but then there's this other untold story of when they were trying to cure cancer.
Well, are we doing cancer still? Is that what part of that was a stipulation?
I don't remember.
He said no. I think he said
Everyone has to be sad.
Yeah, everyone had to be sad.
Yeah.
No, he said to take out the AIDS and basically all of Sarah's stuff. 'Cause she,
To trim it down, I think we could still be Hannah Schmidt as our protagonist.
yeah, but just kind of like tone down the whole background.
Yeah,
and
okay.
everything needs to be really heavy-handed. Like, there needs to be a lot of gorgeous cinematography that just kind of illustrates for you, like, this is someone you should care about, and then, let's overhaul the creature from the Black Lagoon and make it that, like, he is the cure for cancer, and that's why he's Jesus.
But he has to die to cure cancer, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like that Aqua Teen where they have to eat him.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, no,
Drippy.
No,
old Drippy.
Old Drippy.
Yeah.
That episode's really sad, actually.
Yeah.
no Lockheed. He said get rid of him. He was the island guy.
Yeah, no, he's done.
Yeah, okay.
He's
So
done.
that
He could be the creature now. From a foreign place.
well, we'll name him Lockheed. That'll be his
Yep,
name.
Lockheed. Everyone mispronounces my name. It's not Lagoon. It's Lockheed. Creature from the Black Lockheed.
Can he talk normally, or does he make just like sounds?
Like
We can-
Gilman noises.
We can kind of make it like Swamp Thing, where he's scary, but like actually,
He's a chill dude.
yeah, like totally chill, and can talk. Perhaps.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so there's Kenneth Lars, who is the scientist that discovers the cure for cancer.
Right.
There's Brian Roberts.
Which in this is the meat of Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, okay, so perhaps he's the
Aw.
one. Perhaps he's the one that discovers Lockheed, this monster.
Because
And
sharks don't get cancer, remember.
they don't sleep either.
Hashtag Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, okay.
Shark ate me.
So Brian Robinson, who is an alcoholic father,
Right.
we have to have him in. That's pretty easy. Zack Snyder is based around alcoholic fathers, I believe.
Not gonna say what I'm thinking. All right. All right. Everyone has to be really sad and serious.
Which is fine. That's not...
So
It's tough
That's,
for the
that's not
creature,
really
though.
encapsulated in a pitch.
No.
No, just to make sure we say it because it's important if this is a Snyder movie.
Yeah, but how
The
does that...
cinematography has to be like on point though.
Yeah, also-
it has to look great.
Also hard to describe in
Yeah.
a pitch. But this is going to be filmed really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you see this, you'll be like, whoa.
Everything looks like a set piece, but somehow still looks cool.
It's going to be the best.
Lots of backlighting, lots of arms extended. And we need...
Slow motion. We need slow motion.
Okay.
Hannah Schmidt. That's
my
Sarah's
question is,
character.
how do we put the creature of the Black Lagoon is a very... That's a funny, goofy concept. How do we make that in the gray, like, sad world of Zack Snyder?
How is that a goofy concept?
I mean,
not
like
so
the
much.
old movie looks kind of goofy, but the way I picture it, it's like he's this just kind of eerie looking thing. That I mean, all right, are you familiar with Swamp Thing?
Yeah.
Like I kind of picture it as Swamp Thing, but like black instead of green. Like
Okay.
like just it's creepy. I could actually, I'll be honest. If you're listening, Universal, I actually would totally watch that movie if they decided to like bring that back. So what we can do is, like I said, I'm pretty sure. See, what we have to do is we have to show a complete lack of fundamental understanding of what this character is. So
Okay,
I think we covered that by making him both Jesus and the cure for cancer.
Okay.
I think that one's in the bag
Yeah.
already.
No, he has to. It's also like the behavior. Like he has to not act anything like.
Okay, so what the creature of the Black Lagoon does is he rises from the lagoon, grabs girls, and brings them back. So none of that.
So no. So
No.
what he's gonna
Well,
do?
see, in the creature from the Black Lagoon, his whole thing is like he's not. It's a monster, but he's not like a bad guy. It's just like they came to his lagoon and he's pissed because he's like, "This is my home.
This is my home, yeah.
Get the f out." Like
This is my
that's
swamp.
That's
Okay,
his
so
whole
now-
deal.
so now he doesn't care about his home anymore.
Right? Yeah. He just. That's why he's in Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
He just.
I forgot about the Nazis. All right, so
Never forget about the Nazis.
So he just does not give a fart about his lagoon anymore.
no.
And we have to emphasize that like we decided to honor your wishes by adding the creature from the Black Lagoon, but ignoring any nuanced understanding of his character
Yeah.
whatsoever.
No, that's.
Is he
I'll
like
eat that up.
Was he a weapon recruited by the Nazis, or is he just part of the?
Oh,
part
he
of the
also
team?
Oh, dog. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
He also-
Maybe.
dude, he needs to be dead set on accomplishing something, but have absolutely no logical motivation for doing it. Like he needs to like really want to cure cancer, knowing that it'll kill him, but have like nothing at stake to, you know what I mean? Like no reason to do it.
That is
And
Zack
he-
Snyder.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna die, but I need to do.
And
this.
also,
But you
his
can do this
motivations
without dying. I
No.
need to though.
Also, his motivations are wildly conflicted, where he just kills a ton of people.
Yeah, yeah.
But wants
I
to
need
cure
to-
cancer because it kills people.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're nailing it. Yeah, we're doing it.
That's
So, how much time do we have?
8 minutes.
I think this thing's in the bag, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well, let's talk about other characters from the movie and see how they would fall into the
Okay.
story.
Oh, you know what? There needs to be a completely not earned romance between him and Hannah.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that needs to be a
that's,
thing.
That's on brand.
Yeah.
And is she still 16?
There has to be a bathtub scene that's very weird.
Yeah.
Just so weird. Who even has bathtubs like that anymore?
I hate him.
Why
so
is there-
much. All right, he's not in the room. I can say that. Now, actually, here's the funny thing. Okay, he was listening to the radio once, and heard them complaining about Aquaman and called the radio station to yell at them.
Zack Snyder?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if you were talking about Zack Snyder or Andrew.
No.
Because I can see either.
Yeah, no. Zack Snyder actually, like, in a very...
I do remember that.
So,
now
like,
that you-
if somewhere out there in cyberspace this reaches him, I will take that phone call, and it will be glorious. We will have some words.
Okay, Kenneth was the scientist that discovered the cure. How does he?
Well, he's now a Nazi scientist, obviously.
Yes,
And he
definitely.
he discovers the creature, and he's going to find some way of, I don't know, using it to purify the...
In Brazil, I guess, he finds the creature, because that's why the Nazis fled there after the fall of the Third Reich.
Yeah, are we doing
Or
this
not,
in post-
because we're ignoring anything that makes sense.
That's true, yeah, that's right. Well, no, it also is...
Yeah, it's what phase of World War One. We did this in the war movie.
It is, to a certain extent, nonsensical, because it's like the Nazis fled Germany to South America after World War II, but this is in the middle of World War II, so what are the Nazis doing in Brazil in the middle of World War II?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it is
but it's all right.
still
It's-
nonsensical.
I don't know.
Fine.
Could be recon. They're just scoping out the space.
Yeah. Maybe we'll come here later.
They're talking to some realtors. They're
That's it. They're getting.
Getting some estimates.
yeah. They like the feel of the space.
Fiona will like this.
And there's a breakfast nook.
So why do we need?
Oh, there
All
needs
of Brazil has
to be like one scene that tries to be kind of very dryly funny, but it's not. Like there needs to be like a moment where
where Kenneth is talking to Hannah, and Kenneth says, "I thought he was with you."
yeah, exactly. Or like there needs to be like a time when Hannah meets Kenneth and like she's an American and he's a Nazi, and like Brian, or no, some other Nazi person needs to show up, like Hitler, I guess, because he's a super bad guy, and he's like, Hannah Schmidt and Kenneth Lars in the same room. You guys,
Even though he has no reason to be excited about either.
No, how does he know
It's
these
like,
people?
Like Bruce Wayne and this dude who writes sports, I guess, for the newspaper.
Yeah.
But
those still things, but you know him by name, so
yeah, like how?
But his boss printed a blank page.
Yeah.
Like, he printed it. There's a blank in the paper.
All right, so that would be funny. Okay, so we got and that needs to be a thing.
Yes.
Also,
And,
Hitler has a pea jar for some reason.
For some reason.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. We need more Jesus, more Christ analogies.
Oh, okay. All right. There needs to be a lot of really. There needs to be like voiceover of somebody like monologuing about how heroic and how much everyone really like needs the creature from the Black Lagoon because he's their savior and they look up to him and he gives them hope. And and people like draw like swooshy lines with two eyes because it kind of looks like him on their roofs, and then he'll show up.
There's a scene where he comes into town like on like a donkey.
He has to
and everyone's like, oh.
He needs to always stand on a mountaintop just at sunset, so the light's like behind him.
Yeah,
like,
and he looks at the town every night. He goes out
every
there
night,
and he does
just
this at the town.
just reminding you I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. I see you, town.
But there needs to be scenes where like there's a burning building and people are dying, and he's just standing there like,
I could save people, or I could save people from cancer.
yeah. Oh my god, how much longer do we have?
And then
Why do we have to keep talking about this?
3 minutes or so. I just want to. We have scene by scene. I just want to give us a nice ending.
I'm not recapping this to Zack Snyder. One of you guys can handle it.
I think scene by scene sounds good. Just throw out a few assorted things.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Is this what it's like to work for Zack Snyder?
It might.
Probably.
It must be.
He comes in there and he's like, bros.
What's funny is like
Bro.
You
Check
know,
this out. Check it.
what's-
Same name.
what's really funny.
Same name.
What's really funny is like doing like just following all his tropes and everything. This was easy. We could have written.
Yeah, no, we did this in like 5 minutes.
We could have written Batman Superman at this table, and for all our listeners know, that's exactly what happened. Oh my god. I feel like that movie is basically like what's that thing where somebody has their 5-year-old tell a story and then they actually make it like a show?
Axe Cop.
Yeah, Axe Cop. That's this show. That's this movie, rather. Like, it's like some kid was like with his action figures, Superman doesn't care about people, and that makes Batman mad because Superman should, and then they fight, and then because a kid wouldn't think like, oh, and then all the cars blow up because of the Batmobile, right?
Yeah, he's like, oh, but then they're friends.
Right.
They solve their differences. Should we tell him text or just
You get him.
We'll fetch him. Okay.
He did this with the superhero one. He was like, I want you to do it again, but I want Batman there, and I want him to kill people.
That's the sound of Zack Snyder entering. Hi, it's me, Zack Snyder. Now let me tell you some things about Donald Trump.
Oh God, no!
All right, so we're not getting political on this beast.
No. We take the high road here at John Robot. I can't say that with a straight face.
So, yeah.
Are you interested in hearing our pitch?
That is a lie.
You know what? I decided I am a little.
Okay.
Pitch.
The creature of the Black Lagoon is nothing like he is in original previous.
Basically, we
incarnations.
use the creature of the Black Lagoon with absolutely no respect to the actual character or understanding of his motivations.
Do you want to get coffee later?
Yeah, that's what this is
So
about.
instead of protecting his home, he doesn't care the least bit about it.
Which is why he's in
Yeah.
Nazi Germany.
He's in Nazi Germany.
Yeah. Houses are awful. I hate living in houses.
And it turns out that he actually is the cure for cancer, and he's the world's savior. But he kills a lot of people.
But he wants to cure cancer because it kills people.
Okay, good. That doesn't make sense. I like it.
There's a very awkward
This episode
romance
is now a Horcrux.
There's a very awkward romance between him and Hannah.
Including
Good,
a bathtub
good.
sex scene.
Wait, how?
It's totally unearned.
That makes sense because he's in the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only know how to do this in the water. All right, so
Let's
what
see.
else was bad? Everything.
You could do it like the external fertilization of like the fish. Like make science happen in your superhero movie. It's real.
There's a scene where this no-name kid scientist goes to this event and meets this famous Nazi scientist that everyone knows, and Hitler shows up and somehow knows them both on a first-name basis and is like, wow, it's so exciting that you two are meeting.
Even though there's no in-universe reason for him to be excited about that.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah.
also he has a pee jar.
Good, yeah, because Hitler's a messed up dude.
By the way, we named the creature Black Lagoon Lockheed. Just to pull from the
Okay,
original stuff.
okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Because it's never been done before.
It hasn't. No, it's new. It's refreshing.
It's exciting.
It's sexual. It reminds me of a jet plane. I like it.
And we can keep going if you want.
I really
Or are
dislike
you-
myself now.
Good.
That's
Use
what
that
it's like
power.
when you work for Zack Snyder, apparently.
Amen to that, arch enemy.
So we need
Alright,
to
so-
rename it, I think.
For mission?
I got a name for it. Fish of foil. It's like Man of Steel, but a little bit different.
Okay.
You got it.
You just do what you want. There, buddy.
I got the idea because I had a tuna salad in a jar that was too big. So I wrapped it in foil. I covered the top in foil. Too big a jar. It takes up a whole shelf of the office fridge.
Are you happy now, Snyder?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Well, your soul is mine. Bye.
All right, I'm gonna go take a shower.
That was. Hey, Andrew.
Hey,
How'd they go?
Andrew.
it was. I can't talk about it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I understand. And now,
It wasn't a chicken.
yeah, don't ask about how the pitch went. We don't want to talk about it.
You know what, guys? After that one, I can't do this. I need to go. I don't know. Eat some salad or something. I don't even know what to do
Got detox
with myself. I think I might just. I don't know. But I gotta go.
By the way, Victor, what's your mother's name?
You're related.
Oh yeah, good point.
All right, guys, welcome. It's good to see you guys. You don't quite look like the guy in the picture, though.
He is.
He's more handsome though, so
He's fallen on tough times.
Well,
he's fallen on handsome.
well, yeah, as long as you're the guys I can talk to about the Sword and Sandal movie. That's you guys?
That's
you
right,
wrote
yeah,
that
that's
with the... Okay.
I like that one, but there's
Well,
like,
you know,
some
you
things.
see, I like it because it reminds me of Troy, which had a lot of the gods and, the Iliad stuff. The thing is, though, it took the gods out and made it more about the people... and it was better because Brad Pitt and other actors and
Orlando Bloom.
Who else wasn't? Yeah. I was gonna say who else
and
wasn't?
Brian Cox and Eric Bana, and I was just I'm excited. I'm excited about what we're doing because what I want you to do is I want you to do that. I want you to tell me that story. But I don't want the gods intervening like that. You can mention them, but I just want it to be just those characters, okay? That finale, is gonna have to be a little reworked there. So yeah, I know it's not a big change, but I think that's important. So I'd like you to work on that. And I want Frankenstein in it. Frankenstein.
Not the mummy? You don't want a mummy in the desert?
No. I think this is the right choice. Okay.
Okay.
Trust me here. Okay. You need Frankenstein in this movie. No gods. Frankenstein. Yes. Good. Okay. Good. All right. Cool. All right. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Okay, we'll see you in 15.
All right, so
There's definitely...
There's room for Frankenstein in every movie, to be fair.
I was going to say...
okay. Well, first thing,
there's Greek monsters that are like conglomeration of different animals. Frankenstein's kind of like that, right?
like a flesh golem. But
Yeah,
what
he's-
I was thinking specifically was Chrysalicus can no longer be a demigod, right? If the gods aren't really
No, he could just be a warlord. Like
no.
no.
What if
Okay, no.
he is a Frankenstein?
I was gonna say he's a demigod, but it's just like people call him that. Like people
Yeah.
believe that he's a demigod.
Oh, it's just a
not-
title.
Like in
Yeah.
10,000 BC,
Right,
Or
I was
300.
gonna say in just Troy, they still treat Achilles like a demigod,
Even though
there's no demonstrable proof of any sort of divine intervention on him. Like they still treat him like he's a demigod.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of that where it's like he's just a super powerful dude, and people just treat him like he's a demigod. But
Yeah.
there's no actual in universe acknowledgement of any sort of divine fingers in the pudding.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, there's besides Chrysalicus, there's also Pactum Bonum.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She was very directly afflicted by the gods. She was like a spurned. She was like a
One of Zeus's
lover
spurned
of
lovers.
Zeus.
Yeah.
That Zeus tricked into having sex with him, and so Hera cursed her because #victim blaming.
Right.
Yeah. And there's also Dante, Victor's character, who is a guy with a mysterious past, a young man who's got a lot of skills and stuff.
Yeah.
He could be the Frankenstein in the story because
Okay.
he's got a broken history, a broken past.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. So he is almost like he's a science together, alchemy together.
Yeah, like there could be like a Qyburn sort of type.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's his scenario, how he's a conglomeration of different warrior parts.
Yeah. This could take place a little bit after the Greek, mythological period. So there's a part from Achilles and a part from Perseus and Heracles, and all put together into one body.
Yeah, he's like a hybrid man.
That's pretty
Hey, Frankenstein. I think that's cool. And one of those parts could have had a past history with Pactum. Like the original.
But what's Pactum's thing now? Because she can't be cursed by the gods.
Right. No gods. So
Let's say no Jude voice. Let's just cut that straight out.
yeah. So not a
That was her
Colosseum.
curse.
She had a dude voice as her curse, and she was the
She had to wear this armor to mask her identity or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, let's just say she's just
she's
the
a-
announcer for the Coliseum now.
And the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all right. But is that just her background? She's just the announcer, or she needs some kind of
Some kind of bathos.
maybe someone with Chrysalicus instead.
Okay.
Instead of it being because Chrysalicus was, I think, son of Hermes. So
Yeah.
instead, she had problems with Zeus. In this scenario, it's maybe she had problems with Chrysalicus himself.
Yeah. Let's just take the same thing and make the scale smaller. Let's say Chrysalicus tricked her into sleeping with him, so Chrysalicus is one of his wife or one of his crazier sort of concubines, because I imagine this guy is not a very emotionally
He's got a
mature
crew.
person. Yeah.
He's
got a crew, as it were.
He's got some biddies.
Some bitties. Yes.
Whatever.
Correct, as you are. But no, yeah, one of them who's like, he's mine, and also all the other, but mine. She just like cut her across the face or something, so she has to
Ooh.
wear like a mask.
Yeah, that
That's
works
fair.
very well.
Yeah.
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 And then like,
Although I'm a little bugged, you're getting the mythical stuff out of it. I'm like, oh no, you're draining the stuff I like. The good sand is gone.
oh, but then there can be like a whole like Age of Ultron, Black Widow, Hulk thing where it's like, oh, you're a monster, I'm a monster. Let's.
Do we really
monster
need
them.
to add completely unearned romances to everything that we do?
Yes, we do.
Or we can earn the romance, like what we tried to do the first time around.
Yeah.
No, I was just joking about the Age of
yeah,
Ultron
but yeah,
reference.
oh,
Okay,
of course. Yeah, but so
That line was so tone deaf. Also,
so
like it made sense, but like also it came the everything wrong with people. They're wrong most of the time, but they pointed this out correctly. Like, is this a misogynist line? No. Is the script tone deaf for putting it right after the line about the monster? Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. So now the Colosseum was originally filled with a bunch of crazy creatures and monsters.
He just said to take the gods out of it. He didn't say to take the monsters out of it. We're specifically adding monsters in with Frankenstein.
Oh,
true.
good points. Yeah. Okay. I want to see if does he mean, all right, like Troy, take out all the magic.
Honestly, if we just put in like a hippopotamus and an elephant, like people in ancient Rome thought like elephants and dragons were equally either real or mythological. Like I've never seen an elephant.
Hippos are scary, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Hippo will mess you up.
They will.
They're like the hodags of the sea. Sure, that, yeah.
I like how you had to come back and like reassure yourself.
Yes,
of your statement.
you did good, Andrew. Good job.
Well said.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, I have multiple personality disorder, and so do I.
Isn't it dissociative personality disorder? I believe is the current terminology.
We don't know.
Okay.
All right. So if Chrysalicus isn't a demigod himself, is he just a really good like warrior? Is that what it comes down to?
He's just a hecka good fighter, I think.
He's just hecka good, darn it.
okay.
I don't know how much we can swear on the show anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm lost.
I think the rule...
I'm out in the weeds with David Pumpkins over here.
Yeah.
All right. Dante, he's now Frankensteinian.
Yeah, he is now Frankenstein.
Yeah, right.
Which, is he going to get mad? Is he going to be like, oh, well, Frankenstein was the doctor, not the monster?
Intelligence is understanding that Frankenstein was the name of the doctor. Wisdom is understanding that Frankenstein is the monster.
Yeah, and technically, if he was the doctor and he's also his father, then his son is also named Frankenstein.
That's what I thought,
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I pointed out.
although it would be kind of funny if he was like, and Frankenstein needs to be this movie. Like, okay, and there's this doctor.
and we did this, and
yeah.
we did the doctor.
Yeah.
And then explain, well, Frankenstein's the name of the doctor.
Okay,
So-
well, you said we used to have like a Quiburn type.
Yeah.
So we should have the Dr. Frankenstein himself.
He can be from like one of the Germanic sort of tribes that Rome, like what Maximus was fighting in the beginning of Gladiator.
Yeah,
like they were
right.
kind of pushing into, and they would eventually take Rome, but Rome's kind of like fighting against them now. And like one of them is Dr. Frankenstein.
a Frankenstein type. Yeah.
Yeah, or like whatever a more like classical era name would be, like because Frankenstein I think comes from the Frank, which would be like France.
Frankenstein
which
is
would be,
not
like,
a Greek name.
I think
No.
I think it was a combination of Frank and Stein, actually.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
You don't say.
Don't give me credit for that. That was terrible.
It's on record.
You were supposed to yell at me for that. That was the point of me bringing it up.
It's on record.
Nope. I'm dipping down. Good job.
I was setting
Wow.
I was setting you guys up to burn me.
Wow.
And instead I received encouragement.
Fire bad, Theo.
That's what happens.
you go. You bring it
That's what
back
happens when
around.
Victor leaves. You'll get thumbs up.
Yeah, no. Victor's honestly the worst. Like, what's one thing he's ever contributed to the show, Adam? Name one. You can't, right?
Dante.
Exactly. There you go.
Okay. I guess things proceed normally. I'm just thinking, all right, so where did we land on the monsters in the Colosseum? Are there going to... we had the whirlpool, right?
You know what? Let's say
The sand whirlpool.
let's say monster fights are what's happening. They're fighting monsters v monsters. They're getting rid of the gladiators, and like Dante.
Monsters v monsters.
Like Japanese bug fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so...
Or like Pokemon battles.
in this, Dante he's having struggles with being human. It's like, I'm made of
counts
human
as a
parts,
monster.
but I count as a monster. I'm a monster in this. Yeah, no, I like that. That he's like you said, like Pokemon. He's the Mr. Mime of the group. What am I? Am I a man or a beast?
Mr. Mime makes me so uncomfortable.
I want to see a Mr. Mime solo movie.
I'm surprised he wasn't for the Halloween events. He wasn't like coming out a lot.
Me too.
Because
Well, he's
Oh,
a
God,
region
that'd be a good
He's a region
costume.
exclusive.
Oh, that's a tough.
That's a terrifying costume.
He's a region exclusive to Europe.
Yeah, I know, but maybe he's in Europe all over the place. But that's not what I want to see when I visit France. I want to see that. Or for your podcast listener, I made a funny face and waved my hands like there was an invisible wall in
It
front
wasn't
of me.
that funny. Why are we talking about Pokemon Go?
I don't know, because I think we wrapped this up.
Okay, yeah.
We're pretty.
What we name it? Do we need to change the name?
Hands of Olympus.
Oh, we definitely need to. Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of because there's no Olympus,
What if we just named it like?
Hands.
hands, and that's Dante's. He's got two.
Yeah, they're like all
On the
stitched
poster,
together on the
he's got
poster.
two like different colored hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And, like,
or
that's-
they're like all stitched together, kind of like a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
and there's like a toga in the background, so you know it's Grease. I don't know.
It's like a Mulan poster.
Yeah.
It's like I'm all these parts and none of these parts.
Who is this person I see?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is me.
Yeah, Dante.
I'm Dante.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just proud of that rhyme.
Yeah. So
It was in my head.
are we just calling it hands then?
That was a joke. You guys can't encourage me like this.
Oh, it's our job.
Yeah.
We're the yes men, right, Andrew?
No.
You guessed it. Honestly, I was expecting that. So your yes was a no.
All right. Cool.
All right.
So let's get him back.
No, we need the name.
I like hands.
You like hands?
Yeah. It's not that stupid. How about just hand?
Just hand.
Like hand. Like there's this great bit in White Fang that I like where he's just like, it's so cold, but he's looking at his hands because he's going like wilderness crazy. He's like, man, hands. They're so cool.
I don't know.
Ah.
I don't know. He's
Just super high. He's just
Yeah, he's
incredibly
just,
high.
He had to rescue like a
Right.
prince or something, but he was already dead and there were wolves.
okay. Yeah, I think that works. Instead of Olympus, just saying just
Hand.
hands.
Hands. Okay.
All right.
I can't. I need somebody here to make fun of me so that my stupid ideas don't go through. Because I just pitch,
This is not the place.
I just pitch 100 stupid ideas. You can't agree to all of them.
Yes, we can.
Quick, pitch a stupid idea.
About this movie. Yeah, throw something else in there.
About this film.
So something else to throw in here. Something else in the Sword and Sound movie that
God,
you
like
think.
really stupid. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, come on, just anything. First thing that comes to mind. You want a Gyarados? We'll throw in a Gyarados.
That actually works.
Oh God, I want like a random dude with a caduceus that he's like an obnoxious like crowd person, and
Now,
it's just
I know
it's just
what
like a running bit.
Now, I know what a caduceus is, but why don't you explain it to Adam?
Or spell it.
I think that's caduceus. I think that's how you pronounce
Caduceus.
it. C-A-D-C-E-U-S.
That's Morgan Freeman's character in Dark Knight, right?
Caduceus Fox.
Yeah.
Caduceus Knox. Because we're combining the '89 Batman and the Dark Knight.
okay.
It's a
Yes.
staff with a snake around it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's got most
See, that
powers,
actually
maybe.
works. That's a good idea. We're putting that in
It's
there.
associated with Hermes.
Oh, yeah, and that is a that is a sword
Yeah,
and sorcery
maybe
trope.
maybe he's
The
like
Moses
maybe
staff.
what's the Chrysolicus? Maybe he's like Chrysolicus is his hype man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
kind of like how Chaucer is in A Knight's Tale.
Yeah, put your hands
Okay,
together.
you failed to suggest a stupid, unworkable idea.
I think we learned something that when you need the actual idea,
Yeah.
crap
Embrace
comes
your
out.
destiny.
But-
Embrace your destiny and take Victor's place at my side.
All right, let's get the real Victor Place at our side.
Okay. I'm ready for my movie.
All right, Mr. No Guns.
All right.
All right, Socrates, let's do this.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so you remember Dante from the original script?
Yes.
Yeah, he was just this man that with a shaky
Memory,
memory,
yeah,
memory
yeah,
problems.
Past.
And well, it turns out that he's not. His memory's all shaken because he is a conglomeration of men. He has been stitched together from different parts.
He's been stitched together from like the parts of like Heracles and like
Like great
Perseus
warriors.
and Achilles.
have been combined.
I love it.
Yeah. And so that's why he has the memory issues, because he is the Frankenstein in our Sword and Sandal
And
universe.
we took out Chrysalicus is now just he's called a demigod, but really he's just like kind of a warlord.
Think like 300 type thing. Like how it's
Okay.
like-
Yeah. And Pactum Bonum, or she was
She's originally smitten by
Hera because of like Zeus tricking her, but instead this time we have Chrysalicus tricking her, and just like a concubine of Chrysalicus who's like crazy
Yeah,
and like possessive.
his top. He's like top lady.
Yeah, she just like cut her face basically. So like that's her curse.
Gritty.
Yeah, so
I
that's
like
why
it.
she's got to wear the mask.
Yeah. So and they one of his past lives has a history with her, and that stuff continues. Let's see what else we have. Still, we were a little iffy about if you still want monsters and all that stuff. So we were talking about
Because we heard like gods removed, that's fine, but we're not sure if you also want the monsters gone. Because we do,
I mean,
we go either way.
if we have
Frankenstein-
Frankenstein's monster,
yeah,
Right.
he is a monster.
we can have monsters
Right.
are fun.
That's
Oh,
cool.
by the
That
way,
was-
so we also introduced a character who is like just sort of like a necromancer and alchemist type from like the northern like Germany, where Maximus was fighting in the beginning of Gladiator.
Because when you said you wanted Frankenstein added, we had a brief conversation of, well, does he mean the monster because Frankenstein's the name of the doctor? So.
so both
like
are here.
that's the
he
guy
has a
that
creator
makes
guy.
it.
right.
Yeah. And so in the Gladiator, instead of man versus like monster, it's monsters versus monsters because it's Frankenstein's monster type. Find other
I love it.
wonderful creatures.
It's breaking down walls.
And we can't call it Hand of Olympus anymore because no Olympus. So now it's just called Hand.
Oh, also we gave Chrysalicus a hype man who has a caseless. He has a Cecil. He has
What's it
an
called?
I'm just letting
he
him
has
hang.
he has a Sylvanus.
He's got one of those
He
Red
has
Cross
he has
snake
a
sticks.
squiggly stick. He has a snaky
Okay.
a snaky staff.
He's got a Hermes stick.
He's got a serpent bat. He's got a Cecilus. He's
All right, well, I think we got a picture here.
yeah.
Hey,
So, not bad.
awesome. So we'll see you later.
Perhaps.
Okay. I love you.
We will see you
Yeah, yeah.
later. I love you.
You see a broken man walking down the street.
I'd like to cast Mending.
And that was our season finale.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey guys,
Hey, Victor.
just watched Empire Strikes Back like 3 times in a row.
In 15
It only
minutes.
took 15 minutes. It was crazy. I watched it on super fast forward.
I hear that's an entirely different experience.
You know, if you watch it in super rewind, it actually matches up perfectly with The Empire Strikes Back backwards really fast.
Have you guys heard my my new techno band, Super Rewind?
Hey, so season 5's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We learned some things.
We all grew. I learned something today.
Yeah.
Let's see. And we had our wonderful guest season, and next time we're mixing it up, right?
Yes, for our season 6 premiere.
This is the first I'm hearing about this.
We're going to be doing another little mix-up thing where we're going to try a little activity.
A little goof 'em up.
We're going to call it Genre Borg, where our pitch is going to be taking
Put in a Transformer sound.
I did it.
We're gonna take 2 genres that we've already done and try to do them both at the same time.
Yep.
And
So-
I have a feeling it's going to be trying.
My 2 genres are going to be a shark and a jumping movie.
Jump sharks.
Yeah.
I'll watch that. Watch that all day.
And then not the same universe as our previous ones.
No,
but
no,
it's
not-
new
I was
properties,
I was
yeah.
gonna pitch Shark Jumper, but Gotham's already on Fox.
Yeah. So I'm first.
Yeah, Victor's first. So, Victor, what is your genre Borg for next week?
We are going to do a cautionary sci-fi murder mystery.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So there's going to be murder and there's going to be science.
There are both of those things are going to be there, and a
think-
lesson.
Do you think maybe there can be a mantis?
I do not pretend to know the future.
Last time when we did Murder Mystery, it helped when we had like double cast. Should we do that again this time?
I would say, yeah, in order to fit that format, we're going to probably need multiple characters.
All right,
Okay, well,
nice.
there's definitely going to be a mantis then. I'm just going to forewarn you guys now.
All right. So
All right, look, guys. Full disclosure. There's definitely going to be a Mantis.
So if you want to hear that in the future, and you have better ideas for genre borgs, or maybe you want someone to
Tell us
talk
how much
to.
we suck. Do that.
Oh yeah, that too. You can send us an email, podcast.genrebot@gmail.com. Visit us at our
Whoa,
website.
hey, back, Spencer.
Visit us at our website, tinyurl.com/genrebots. You can find us on iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher, Omni, and wherever podcasts are found. Thank you very much for joining us, Theo.
You're welcome. It's always a pleasure to hang with you guys.
Yeah. A Matter of Taste is a podcast that he's on.
And you can hear it with your ears.
It is. We're actually approaching our 100th episode.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, you are. That's cool.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah,
February
you guys
2018.
come out every week. Like we're monthly. We can't compete with that anymore.
Soon.
About a year and a half.
Yeah.
All right. Tune in next time for more, I suppose.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
We got to get that.
Bye.
Bye.
Record company's gonna give me lots of money and everything's gonna be alright.